this is Lawrence, the Mighty Comics Guy, back with another video. And today I thought I'd do a short video on why we should clean and press our old comic books. I know a lot of people out there like to clean and press their modern age books, and I think that's fine. But to me, I think it really helps our older Silver Age, Golden Age books that are lower grade and may have a lot of defects in them. So what I did was I took my Journey into Mystery 83 a few weeks back that I had purchased, and I sent it out to a Instagram friend of mine by the name of comics_pressing. He's out of Fresno, California, and he really did a good job on this book. And I wanted to show you guys the benefit of sending your really low grade books out to be clean and pressed. So this is a perfect candidate to do so. I'm going to show you what the book looked like beforehand and what it looked like afterwards. So here is a picture of the before copy of the book, and as you can see, the cover is quite dark for being a light gray covered book. You can see a lot of water staining on front cover of the book. You can see a lot of crinkling and rippling of the book from over the years. I guess there was some water damage to this book at some point, or some moisture that got to this book. Pretty beat up. I mean, this book is like a 1.0, right? A lot of rips, a lot of color breaking creases, which of course a cleaning and a pressing can't do anything about. But what it can do is take away some of the water staining. It could take away some of the rippling. It could take away some of the curling of the book. It could even take away a lot of the grime that's built up on the cover over the years, and the back cover for that matter. So this is a picture of the book after the cleaning and pressing. And you can see that the cover of the book is a lot lighter. A lot of the grime has been lifted. A lot of the staining has been, decolorized. And all, if not all, of the rippling is gone. The book is so much more flat, the book is so much more bright, and the book is so much more vibrant than it was to start. It went from like a tannish color book to a creamish color book. So to get this book pressed, I really think it helped the grade of the book. I really think it helped the presentation of the book. And that to me is the most important thing, because everybody knows who's seen my wall or seen my books that I like to show them off. So, and that's part of why we collect, right? We want to show people what we have. So I'm going to show you some pictures, some close-up shots of the before and after. The top in this photo being the before, the bottom being the after. And you can see that the rippling over Thor's arm is gone. The water staining above his hair is a lot brighter. It's still there. It's not going to get rid of it completely, but it is less prevalent. Side by side, a more dramatic photo of the rippling over Thor's body, opposed to on the right side where all the rippling is gone. All the rippling is gone over the word Thor. The colors to me look brighter because your eye is not taken to the rippling. Of course, there is still, the color breaking creases, which we can't get rid of, but look at the word Thor over the yellow on the left, and look at the word Thor with the yellow on the right. All that rippling is now gone. You can see by the green part on the bottom left-hand corner, the dirt that was on the left. Look at the dirt that's now there on the right. Granted, there is still some dirt there, but it's nowhere near as prevalent as before. Again, another great shot of the rippling, the flatness of the book now, the better presentation of the book, the brightness of Thor's costume now. I get to see the full thing instead of my eye being focused on all the water staining that was there. Bottom left-hand corner, I mean, there's a glare on the left hand, so I know it's hard to see, but there was some tape on this book at one point, and that has been lifted, and the color has been, ever so slightly lightened. So you can see the difference that a pressing and a cleaning can make. Those three dots on Thor's cape on the left as compared to them on the right, they're so much less prevalent. The creasing on the left as compared to the creasing on the right, so much less dramatic. The color, to me, is the most important thing. It brought some color back into this book. here's a great example. Right under this green guy on the right or left, you can see the water staining that went from being more prevalent to less prevalent. Of course, you see a lot of color breaking creases, and there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately, but the presentation of the book is a lot better. And that's what we want to do, right, guys? We want to preserve our comics no matter how old they are, no matter how bad they look. This is a key first appearance, and I want it looking its best. So you can see some of the lines that are on the left that are no longer there on the right. It's really important. And I spent a total of $40-something to get this book cleaned and pressed, and that includes the shipping I paid. And I wanted it done overnight and had it sent back in one day. So that's why it cost so much. His pricing, excuse me, is $10 per book. And then you can add on, like, you know, if you want it sent back overnight, if it's a rush service, stuff like that. I'm in New Jersey and he's in California, so the shipping was a little much. But, you know, for a book like this, I don't mind paying the $40-something. It was worth it to me. This book looks so much better than it did before. I'm not sure if I mentioned his name. On Instagram, he's comicbook_pressing out of Fresno, California. He really did a good job. He's a really nice guy. He messaged me when the book got to him. He sent me these photos of before and after. So anybody who owns older books, even no matter how low grade you think they are, get them pressed, get them cleaned. It really does wonders. I'm going to be doing a video for Reggie Simmons contest about why I love collecting comic books, why I do it. I want you guys to check that out. I'm hoping to have that done by the end of the weekend. And that's really it, guys. This is Lawrence the Mighty Comics Guy. Lawrence the Mighty Comics Guy saying thank you for checking out my video. I hope this helps anybody who had any questions about comic book pressing or cleaning and if it's worth it. And I want you guys to check out my channel. Subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.